So today I'm going to make two videos. This morning I'm going to make two videos. The first one, very important. We're going to have to look at the threat for severe thunderstorms tonight and Friday morning. I want you to be weather aware and I want you to have a way to receive warnings. I think there will be a tornado watch issued tonight and early Friday morning for southern Arkansas. There's an enhanced risk for severe weather across southern Arkansas. This system coming through has an incredible amount of wind energy with it. The question is the instability, and there should be at least some for thunderstorms. It's coming in at night, all right? So you think, well, that may limit the potential, but remember, nighttime tornadoes can happen, and so we're concerned about that. Further towards the north, we're concerned about wind and especially hail. I got everything you need to know. This video won't be as long as the winter weather video, so let me get into the particulars with this risk area. The first thing I'm going to do, switch over here to show you the risk area. Again, this is for tonight and Friday morning. It's now enhanced along the I-30 corridor in that area of orange. That's the enhanced risk for severe weather. And then you have that outlined by slight, which includes the metro. And further towards the north, it decreases. So you see the area of the state highlighted for the most concern. Okay, so don't ignore the other areas, even though there's an enhanced risk for southwest Arkansas. Don't ignore the other areas further towards the east. Here's one of the things I'm looking at this morning, the dew point temperatures. The fuel, I talk to schools all the time about the fuel for thunderstorms, the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So how much of that gets into Arkansas, that needed moisture? Now, I have seen tornadoes happen with the dew points in the 50s, and which doesn't happen often, I can tell you that, but they can happen. So they're in the 20s and 30s across the state this morning. So there's going to have to be robust recovery in terms of those dew point temperatures, and indeed, the HRRR computer model does indicate that. Early this afternoon, notice how the surge comes up from the south, but they're in the 50s and 40s. But look what's coming out of Louisiana. Dew point temperatures getting close to 60 degrees, and then it backs off into the 50s tonight. I'm going to go through future radar here in just a little bit. But you obviously see, let me get to the time, you see the cold air advancing, the collision in air masses. All right, these are dew point temperatures too. So, but you see the collision in air masses with this, and where the moisture may be sufficient for what's called surface-based thunderstorms. And those are the ones you got to watch for tornadoes. Now, other ones towards the north may be what's called elevated. And those pose a hail risk and some wind risk with this too. So this is at 3 a.m. And I'll show you the radar, what it shows it looks like. For the metro, it looks like tomorrow morning, sunrise, any threat's over with. So like I said, there's not a long window for this, but there is a window. Look in southern, let me back that up a couple of hours here, or 1 hour. Let's go to. All right, so this is at 4 a.m. You see these 60-degree dew points getting into southern Arkansas? This is the area to watch along that I-30 corridor at this particular time. And then it moves towards the east. And I think the threat's over with in Arkansas by about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we're off to the cold weather. And I'm going to, again, address that in a separate video. So this is at 9 p.m. You see showers developing and thunderstorms. These will be most likely what are called elevated. This is at about 11 o'clock. One or two of these could be severe. Hail and wind would be the primary threat. But watch what happens over Texas and Oklahoma after midnight tonight. The timing of this still subject to change, but this is at 2 a.m. Southeast Oklahoma, northeast Texas. That moves into Arkansas, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So there it is. You see that coming through southwest Arkansas, and these will potentially be able to tap into some instability with a lot of wind energy with this. So high winds, hail, and even a tornado or two cannot be ruled out. But this is the area to watch right in here Friday morning. But it's early Friday morning, And then I think we're in the clear in terms of severe weather. Um, you know, it's a collision in air masses. You're going from, this is not extreme warmth, though, which is hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, mitigates that threat for severe weather. But my job is to keep you updated with the newest information. And that's what I want to do here, saying that there is that threat late tonight and early Friday morning. That's the time period, and it's at night while people are sleeping. So please have a way to wake you up, a warning system to wake you up, whether it's an app or an old weather radio, something that's loud enough. You always want to have two. One is a backup, a way to get warnings. But I'm fairly confident that the Storm Prediction Center will issue a tornado watch tonight while you're sleeping. And I'm fairly confident the area targeted will be across southern southwestern Arkansas. Then we turn our attention to cold and snow. That's still happening. I got a separate video that I'll produce right after this one. It will detail cold, bitterly cold wind chills, wind chill advisories, watches, warnings possible, heavy amounts of snow for some of you, not all, but some of you, horribly cold temperatures, near records next week, and then another blast of cold air by the end of next week. So I'm going to upload this, and then I will have that for you on social media and my YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for your loyalty, and thank you for your trust.